Anybody out there? All right, Tom.
Yeah, I'll go. Hey guys, Quincy, you were named a semifinalist for the Bednarik Award today. Just your thoughts. I mean, that goes to the best defensive player in college football. Just your thoughts about that.
I think it's pretty cool. I've always worked hard for it. I thank my teammates because they allow me to do what I'm able to do. So I give praise to God and also my parents and my teammates, and then the rest fall down to me. So I just do what I can to do my job so I can benefit myself and benefit my team.
Julian, open week. Can you tell me how the team is doing through open date last week and getting ready for LSU?
Started practice off fast Sunday. Just seeing their consistencies and seeing how they run their plays, and we practice has been great.
Coach Petrino told us that Talon was able to go last week and has been good to go. Quincy, what does that mean? Maybe that a team leader like Talon is bouncing back from the tackle in that last game.
Talon is a soldier. My expectations of Talon are extremely high, and I think Talon is one of our key pieces to our offense to the reason why we score. So, Talon is a big threat to opposing teams, and I'm glad he's okay, and I'm happy that we have him back.
Yeah, Julian, your thoughts on Talon?
Like you said, I think Talon is a soldier. He holds his team with his leadership, and without Talon, I don't know where we would be.
All right. This LSU team, Van Buren, the guy you guys faced last year, played at the second half against Bama, and now they're saying that Nussmeier and Van Buren will both play. Can y'all maybe speak to what you think of the LSU offense with those two guys, Julian?
We feel like we're going to be expecting a lot more running from the QB.
Right.
We know that they're a pass-first team, and I know that we have Quincy Rhodes up front to get some pressure. So we're expecting some picks this game.
All right, and Quincy, your thoughts on facing those two and facing another running quarterback, which y'all had a little bit of trouble with against Mississippi State.
Again, we're just gonna try to do our job. I think I think the Mississippi State quarterback number one, he reminds me a lot like the Van Buren kid. So we just like Julian said, we just gotta expect the run and do our job and play our part. And we got guys like Juju who cover and the secondary guys who lock down guys.
Yeah. All right, hey, appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Maybe go ahead.
Yeah, Quincy, for you, I mean, you've really taken advantage of your first year as a starter. I think you got 8 sacks now. Just what has that kind of meant to you throughout the course of this year?
Again, man, I'm just blessed. To be honest, like growing up as a kid, I always wanted to be a Razorback, and I always, had dreams and goals of being here. And I never really just seen myself in this position, if you get what I'm saying. So it really caught me by surprise, like how I caught y'all by surprise. But again, my parents, they always, nothing surprised them. They always knew I had it in me. So again, I do it for them, God, my teammates. And I just love hitting quarterbacks. So I just try to do my job.
Yeah, just to follow up on wanting to be a Razorback. I mean, what are some of your childhood memories of watching them, if you did, or any memories stick out?
So I want to say my first Razorback game, I don't know how long ago this was. I think it was like 2017. I was just talking to some guys about it. And when we played Florida, this one we was wearing like this was during the Bielema era. And I was standing up and my dad was on the phone and they would kick the ball off. And the Florida returner, he came up the middle out of nowhere. They just somebody had smacked him. I'll never forget that moment. So that's probably the best moment I had. And that was actually my first Razorback game I ever been to. So, I only went to 2 games growing up, and then that was it. So the Florida game and the TCU game.
Can you also tell me a little bit just about what's it kind of like being a defensive end? Like, what are the qualities that make a good one, ins and outs of the position?
I think honestly, I think you got to be a smart man, especially knowing your opponent, knowing how to respond to different things that he may give you, knowing, the offense, where the back aligns, where the tight end align, just really just knowing the whole offense because once you know the offense and the scheme of things and I want to say, I guess, give their plays away, it helps the D line. I'm able to tell my teammates about certain things that I may see, and they're able to do the same things that I may not see. They can cover me for it too. And the back end with Juju and those guys, they can see things from a distance, so they may tell us, "Hey, watch this. Hey, watch that." So I think really just overall, being a good defense is all about communicating.
And Julian, for you, is back-to-back weeks that, secondary comes up with an interception. What do you just want to continue to see from the defense these last 3 weeks?
I want to continue to see takeaways. I want to continue to see pressure up front. That really helps us in the back end. Takeaways win games. And like up front, we need sacks. We need everything that we can get. So going forward with this defense, we're just trying to be very aggressive and go out there and play hard every snap. Don't give up no easy plays.
And then again, Coach Petrino was saying that there was really good energy in practice the other night. Can you just sort of speak to that? And either of you, both of you?
You want Auto?
Yeah, you can go.
All right. We're a unit, so we all feed off each other. I think being a defensive player anyway, you got to bring energy. And Larry last week, not last week, week before last, when we played Mississippi State, he came down and hit the quarterback. That kind of fired me up because I was like, oh yeah, it's one of those games. And then they ejected him, so I was like, no way. But like I said, it's the energy. He make a play, I make a play. Any of the front seven make a play. The guys in the secondary make a play. I'm happy for him because you're doing your job, and you also showing success on the field, and success on the field gets you to the next level. So I believe in my teammates; they believe in me. So we all just grinding, trying to get to the next level and supporting each other.
I guess the last one in my barrage of questions. Sorry. Quincy, you've been getting some attention on, national draft boards, I think. Is that something that you see? And maybe what's your reaction to that?
Like, what you mean? Like, are you saying, like, are you trying to ask me, am I declaring? Am I, like, what are you asking?
Well, I think I saw it the other day on a draft board that they had you going, mocked in the first round. Was just curious if you'd seen any of that national attention.
Yeah, I seen it. To be honest, I kind of don't let all that stuff get to my head because all that stuff changes weekly. If I don't go out there and perform, it can go right back down. So, the coaches, the GMs, and all that stuff in the NFL, they got the final say so, and they determine how my success goes in the draft. So, I really just do it for myself and my family, and again, relaying back to these guys, because they count on me, and my dreams, aspirations are to be a first round pick and all that stuff. So. As time goes, we shall see. So I don't know right now. I just grinding.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
For sure.
Tom, close it out.
Yeah, my last topic is the flags in the last game. Y'all got a ton of penalties. How important? I mean, how big were those in that game?
That hurt us.
I'm
bad.
gonna say I'm gonna let you take over. I
That hurt
ain't gonna say no
Nah,
positive about
yeah.
that.
Nah, that hurt us really bad. Sometimes it's just not up to us, and all we could do is go out there and grind. Next play mentality, next game mentality. Hoping that this game could lean towards more our way. But that flag that Quincy had in the backfield,
They didn't even
Like-
blow the whistle for him. Like,
that's crazy.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was
So-
crazy. I was hoping that they wasn't gonna call that. I was gonna be juiced.
Man, what?
But yeah, sometimes you just can't control it, and we just go out there and keep doing our thing.
Yeah, like you said, on to the next play. It was a little hype moment, but we carried the energy over, and
Yeah.
we still play ball. So
So
I was going to ask you, Quincy, you never heard a whistle on that one?
no, they did not blow the whistle. And when I did it, because I'm driving them, because usually like the rule is with forward progress or all that crazy stuff. They lay off on the whistle to see if he gained more yards or anything. But I'm driving him like 8 yards back, and I'm just like, but there is no whistle. Like, why is there no whistle? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make the whistle myself. Boom. So then I'm like, whistle. They talking about we blew the whistle down. I said, are you serious? So anyway, yeah, on to the next play. But we just
All right, well, how important is it for you guys to limit or minimize those moving forward?
just be smarter. I think that's the biggest thing, and I think that kind of overrule everything. Just being smarter. knowing the sticks, knowing down and distance and all that crazy stuff. So, I think that's something you learn from. And we, of course, when you got meetings the next day or not, you go against not go against the calls, but you go over the calls and coaches break things down, and then refs and how they may think at times. So, it's just a learning experience.
Oh, thanks for visiting with us for a while, guys. Take care.
For sure.
Thank you.
All right.